As I read this, it seems like Noah didn't really know what was out there until he opened the door and could see out. So however this ark was built, it would seem like he couldn't really see the ground. He had a window, but it's possible that he couldn't really tell whether the water was dried up yet or not. Well, I also noticed that the water was gone on the first day of the first month. The ground was fully dried on the 27th day of the second month, which is almost 2 months in between the time when the water was gone before the ground actually dried up and it wasn't just pure mud. So even though Noah knew the water was gone, he didn't go out of the ark until God said to. That tells me again, it's this theme of waiting. We should wait until God gives us direction. And also note that since the water was gone on the first day of the first month, that's another one of these clues that tells us that it's a new beginning. It's a new year. The first day of the first month of what? The first day of the first month of the new creation that had been recreated after God's judgment. So Steve, that's kind of what I got out of this. What do you see in this passage?
I see a very specific set of details of what's going on. And I think, like what you've mentioned before, it's there in order to show that, yeah, there's other flood stories that are out there amongst just about all civilizations, but they're spectacular in different ways, but none of them are the specific down to the days and months that activities happen, and gives you lengths of time that things were wet and things that were dry and how much of the water was on the earth. There's nothing there in all of those other flood stories that give you that much. And so I think that that's the main purpose of this here, is that here is what actually happened. And I think that we can take away from it. Now, it was definitely a miracle, but this is the action. And what do we take away? Why did the flood happen? It happened because the hearts and intent and thoughts of everyone was evil continually, which led to this situation. That's a distinction between all these other flood stories that are out there too. This is the reason why it happened.